Hello Gemini, and welcome to a reading for December 2022, the end of the year. How are you going to finish up 2022, Gemini? And on first glance, this looks pretty bloody good, I have to say. I'm pretty chuffed for you for December in 2022. Okay, so we're starting out the month with the Chariot, the Sun, we've got Strength, we've got such great cards in here. There's lots of things coming for you, Gemini, whether I've got Strength and New Beginnings, and just finding, what do you want to do with yourself? This is riding off into the sun and conquering the world. The sun is the sun shining down on your new beginnings. Strength is finding your strength and balancing yourself out really nicely around all these areas that we're going to talk about today. So I feel like you're ending the year on a massive high, Gemini. I'm pretty happy for you indeed. Okay, so because I've got all these things happening, I do feel like I need to tell you that we need to plan. We need to plan, even though it looks like it's all going to fall into place nicely, we just need to make just a few little extra touches to your plans to make them all go off without a hitch. Now, this is a heavily pregnancy or baby or something coming into the family in December for you too, Gemini. So if this is you, a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, a dog or a cat, something like that, but there's a baby or someone coming into the family. So, and I really love the vibe around this. So if it's not coming in, there'll be news coming too. So a couple of hits of pregnancies and things like that coming in for you, Gemini. So I'm very happy to see that. I do have this niggly person in the background at the start of December. This is the only downside of December for you, Gemini, is that I've got someone around you being overly critical and demanding, and they're just in the background, so I don't feel like I'm going to pay them too much attention. So if anyone rocks up in your life, or if anyone starts acting a little bit weird around you at the start of December, I'm just going to say ignore them and let them sort their own shit out. I don't think it's got anything to do with you. There's just someone being a little bit weird, and I don't think we're going to give it too much attention because it would probably just make the situation worse. So I'm going to say just ignore this person and not give them any of your attention, because we got things going on here, Gemini. Now, if you are single, I've got the Two of Cups in here as well. So, and I also have the Knight of Cups. These cards are next to each other. This is New Beginnings in Love or Secret Love. And this is the Knight of Cups. My Knight of Cups is always my emotional card, the emotional person in my spread. So the Two of Cups is meeting someone new, keeping it quiet for a little while, something like that going on, but it's a really nice connection. And my Knight of Cups there too, so this really strong emotional connection to someone where you don't even know how this is happening. Like, how can I feel so strongly about this person when I only just met them? But there it is, it's there, and it's lovely. So the other thing is too, Gemini, if you're in a relationship already and you're looking for some more romance, then the way to do it is to go away, get away, go to the ocean, go watch the waves crash into the shore with this person that you're with, and there's a reignited romance coming into your life too, and that happens around mid-December. So really, really nice first couple of weeks of December. As I get into the end of December, Gemini, I've got coming out of the dark and into the light. So I really feel like this has got to do with this relationship that's coming in, or this rejuvenation of the relationship that you are already in. So it must be a huge weight off your shoulders. So whatever's been going on around relationships for you, Gemini, it all seems to just, in December, I've got this really nice vibe, this nice warmth coming into your spread throughout December. And I just feel like there's a relief to it. There's a weight off your shoulders where maybe you thought things were going a bit awry in your relationship and you didn't know what was happening, or maybe you've been single for a long time and you think you're just giving up and you think, no, I'm never going to find anyone, and then all of a sudden this huge weight off your shoulders because the end of the tunnel is there. There's the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm there, I'm coming out of the dark, and this weight's coming off my shoulders, and it all sounds very significant and lovely, doesn't it? But that's what the cards are showing me, so that's why I'm explaining it that way. It just looks really, really nice. And new beginnings, the birth of a new you, all these beautiful, beautiful cards here, Gemini, for you. December's going to be absolutely excellent for you, Gemini. I'm very happy for you. Lots of yellow, lots of happy cards. The end of December sees you, I've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is new beginnings when it comes to love and emotions. So wow, again, another hit of emotions coming in, and nice peaceful beginnings as well. The Knight of Pentacles, my Knight of Pentacles, they're really happy with where they are. My Knight of Pentacles sits back and sort of surveys what's around him and thinks, yes, I have achieved what I want to achieve, and I'm just going to sit here for a moment and enjoy the fruits of my labor. So you know what, Gemini, I think when you look back at the year that you've had, I think you might think, you know what, even though there might have been some rough times in there, I think I've done really well, and I think I've got to where I needed to get to, and you're not looking like you're living with much regret as we come to the end of the year for you. It's almost like looking back, yeah, there was some shit, there was some good stuff, but overall you're going to be quite happy with how you're finishing up the year. The other thing, just as I leaned slowly into January, just at the very, very beginning of January, are you looking at making some changes when it comes to work and career? Maybe that might be one of your New Year's resolutions or something like that, but that's heavily in here too, and that might be worth having a little think about as well. But overall, Gemini, what a great month for you. You're finishing off 2022 with a bang. Good on you. Have a Merry Christmas. That's it for now. Enjoy the month, and I will see you next month. See you later.